It's God. Don't be scared of this.
I'm not scared.
You're okay. Mwanangoto can be seen sometimes. The biggest God can be seen by human eyes, and he is seen in a face of a very big snake.
That's how sometimes you can.
And sometimes when these people are doing prayers here, when they happen to see that snake coming towards them, they feel very happy because the biggest God is coming towards them to listen their problem.
Okay.
Yes.
So it means.
Yes, and
so the biggest God is here.
Yes. As we speak now, he hears us. He has just hidden on the walls, according to them. Yes. Only that he does not want to be seen to scare people.
Okay.
Yes, but one day if he feels that you want to be seen, he can't be seen. It's a harmless snake.
It is harmless.
This is God. This is harmless. That Mwanangoto has never harmed anybody, and he won't harm anybody because he's God.
The Mwanangoto is the biggest God. Yeah. So guys, where I'm standing right now is at the Shimoni Slave Caves. The Shimoni Slave Caves is one of the tourist attraction centers located in Shimoni village. I've just come from the highland, and now we want to get into Shimoni Slave Caves to get some of the history behind this cave here. So kindly tune in for us to get more about this place. Mr. Athman, uko mambo namna gani?
Poa sana bwana. Karibu.
Asante. Sasa kwanza jitambulishe kwa watu ndio wajue. Wewe unaitwa nani?
Yes, ninaitwa Othman Ngonga. Mimi ni mmoja kati ya wale tour guides wa Slave Cave hapa. And hii village inaitwa Shimoni by the way. Na inaitwa hivyo kwa sababu kuna shimo kubwa hapa nyuma yangu ambalo limetumiwa kuweka slaves. Ndio linaitwa pia Shimoni Slave Caves. Shimoni inaitwa Shimoni sababu ni shimo. Shimo, yes. Yes, Shimoni inatokana na neno shimo.
Yeah, exactly.
Shimoni mahali kwenye shimo. So kuna shimo hili. And therefore unapata hili shimo though ni natural, lakini wakati wa slave trade ilitumiwa kuweka slaves because liko na underground tunnel towards the beach. Ni kama 200 meters kutoka hapa kwa cave mpaka pale kwa beach. So hiyo tunnel ilikuwa inatumiwa kama way out. Slaves wanapitishwa nayo mpaka kwa beach, ndio wanaingizwa kwenye majahazi yale, wanasafirishwa hadi kule Zanzibar. Because Zanzibar ndio market kubwa hapa East Africa Slave. Kiongozwa na wale sultans wa Oman, Said Majid Bagash na wengine. Slave trade ya East Africa ni ya zamani sana, hata ukilinganisha ile ya West Africa, because ya West Africa ilianza hapo tuseme 15th century kuelekea 19th, but this one of ours hapa ilianza hata 10th century. We already had Arabs ambao spread along the coast kufanya biashara hiyo. So hii ilitumika between 16th century to 19 kwa sababu hapo nilikuwa sasa slave trade imestawi zaidi hapa East Africa. Wanaingizwa watu hapa 300 of them each and every time. Their target ilikuwa ni 300 people after every 3 weeks wasafirishe, ndio waweze kukusanya lot nyingine ya 300 wasafirishe.
Yes. Every week,
after 3 weeks.
Every 3 weeks walikuwa wanapeleka 300. It means per week they used to get 100
slaves. Sasa ningependa tutembee so that tuweze tuona cave yenyewe ilivyo, because sio vile kwamba ati it is easy kwamba accommodate watu 300.
Exactly.
So unapata kuna watu ambao walipata matatizo ya maisha, tuseme walikufa kwa sababu ya accident, vile watu wanakusanywa sana mahali pamoja, wanakufa kwa sababu ya kukosa choo, vile hakukuwa na sehemu za msalani za kujisaidia, wanakufa na magonjwa, suffocation, lack of food. Unaona? Sasa wakikufa namna hiyo, si kwamba miili inaachwa hapa kwa market. No, hakuna skeleton pale iliyobaki.
Hakuna.
Yes. And also si kwamba wanazikiwa hapa ndani. No. Hakuna muda wa kuzika miili ya watu because kila siku watakufa watu wawili watatu. Kufanya hilo zoezi kila wakati ni kazi ngumu. Kitu rahisi ni kuchukua miili kutupa. So walikuwa wanachukua miili waliokufa wanarusha hapo baharini karibu na kwa chakula cha samaki wale sharks. Yes.
So it means every day is like it was a norm that every day you could find someone dead.
Yes. Yes.
It was something kila siku because they were struggling for breathing. There was no place for maybe mtu aende ajisaidie.
Unaona, yes. Walikuwa ni wako katika maisha magumu ndani ya market. And by the way wakiwekwa hapa ndani si kwamba mtu anaruhusiwa kutoka for 3 weeks.
huko umeruhusiwa
hapa ndani ya caves ni kwamba mambo mawili yametendeka au yatatendeka. One, awe labda amekufa, mwili wake unaenda kutupwa ndo anatolewa kwa caves, au two, anasafirishwa kupelekwa sokoni Zanzibar. Mambo mawili peke yake ndio atamtoa mtu ndani ya caves. Yes.
Okay.
Ndio. And sometimes hii cave ilikuwa na flood, maji.
Ilikuwa na flood?
Yes, because hiyo tunnel towards the beach, hiyo ilikuwa ina allow maji ya bahari ku flow into the cave wakati wa high tide. Though si mengi, yanafikia mtu karibu tuseme kwa magoti hapo, but sometimes unapata slaves wanaishi pia kwenye maji. Wakati low tide maji imeenda, ndio anakaa mahali ambapo hakuna maji. Yes. Hii tunnel sasa pale mwisho imeziba na mchanga, because hii maji inavyokuja kila wakati imesukuma mchanga ikafanya siltation pale mwisho. Ndio unaona kumetengenezwa njia kama hii so that watu waweze kutembea juu hizi paths, because kule kando kando sometimes zinakuwa flooded na maji. Na ni natural, kuju kote ni rock, unaona? Yes, haijawahi bomoka, wala it is not expected kwamba itabomoka one day, kwa sababu hii roof pia imejitengeneza na ile coral rock ambayo is very strong, haiabsorb maji nyingi wakati wa kukinyesha. Yes.
Okay. Alafu sasa mmeamua kuconnect stima ndani?
Yes, kuna mwangaza because lazima kuwe na mwangaza ndio watu waweze kutembea, but wakati wa slave trade hakukuwa na mwangaza wa aina yote. And in fact ile giza ilikuwa linahitajika because wakiingizwa hapa ndani kukiwa na giza, especially zile sehemu ambazo hazina opening kwa juu, hizo zilikuwa very dark, na hivyo mtu anakuwa confused, hawezi jua huko nje ni usiku ni mchana for 3 weeks. Anakuwa easily controlled because akifika hapo kwa bahari hata hajui ataenda wapi, hajui direction. Kitu anaona mbele yake ni meli na msubiri, anaingizwa kwa meli rahisi na kusafirishwa. Yes.
So the history behind this cave ni kitu wale wakoloni ndio waliweza kuchimba ama ilikuwa tu hivi naturally?
Ni naturally.
Natural.
Inakuwa believed kwamba ilitengenezwa na tectonic plates underground. Kwamba hii sehemu yote ilikuwa ni maji ya bahari, inakuwa hapa sehemu ya bahari. Sio cave peke yake, the whole village. Because ukitembea around the village utapata kuna coral rocks. Hizo coral rocks zinakuwa believed zilikuwa ndani ya maji ya bahari kama reefs, coral reefs. Alafu zile plates underground zikimove zinatengeneza zile tectonic forces. Your land ikawa lifted up. Yeah, so it emerged from the underground sea water. Then water from the sea heated the cliff in and out, depending the tide. Ilikuwa inaingia. So unapata tunnels, underground tunnels were created as a result of an underground erosion. Because zile sehemu zote ambazo zilikuwa weak underground zilikuwa sasa zinakuwa eroded by the sea water in and out. Ndio unapata kwamba ilikuwa na tunnel.
Okay. This place, it looks like by now it looks big, and you are telling me that the target of the colonial powers was targeting their target was 300 per week. After 300 after every week, after every 3 weeks. It means per week was 100. So this place was not a suitable place to contain 300 people. And they were really struggling. And you are saying that these people were, sometimes you find that they die, sometimes, and you are saying that every day you could find that one person dead in this place, and they were being taken to the ocean as maybe chakula ya nini, chakula ya mamba, chakula ya fish, yeah, sharks. By that time, does it this area, the Shimoni area, were there people living nearby?
There was nobody living. If anybody was living around, obviously he would have been taken as a slave. There was no village.
Okay, that's the reason.
People are living very far away from there.
That's the reason why people could not know. People not know what was happening here.
Yes, the village emerged after the trade of slavery, when people are no longer being captured and brought down to the cave. It's when people came and formed a village around. Yes,
300 is a big number.
It's a big number. So and also look here, there is this kind of a well. Are you seeing this one?
Yes, this is a well.
This one was dug by the slaves under the supervision of the traders. The intention was to have water to drink. So you find it has water, but that is not the water the traders targeted. They targeted to collect rainwater through this opening. But as slaves went on digging here, afterwards water came from underground. So this is an underground water.
This is an underground water.
Yes, and it tastes salty because the well is near the ocean. We have said it's only 200 meters away from the cave to the beach.
Yes, exactly.
So it tastes salty, but they had no alternative. from drinking it. You know, slaves were not allowed to go outside the cave for 3 weeks.
They were not allowed to
Yes,
go.
and therefore
There were no food.
No, they were not allowed to do any cooking in the cave. Arabs thought if cooking was done, these people would die with smoke.
Exactly.
Yes. Instead, they survived on date fruit. You know date fruit?
Date fruit, I don't know.
Date fruit, those fruits are grown up in Arabian countries. They look brown, red, black, and they taste very sugary. Yes. So Arabs brought date fruit here for the slaves. If one happens to feed too much on it, one becomes very thirsty because it tastes very sugary. That's why they had to dig here so that they could obtain water for the slaves. Yes. And as well, there were several watchtowers around the cave.
Okay.
Any place which had opening on the roof.
Okay.
Any place, maybe it had a way out from the cave. Those places were deployed with guards. For example, on the wall where I was putting the torch on there.
Exactly here.
Yes, that was one of their watchtower.
This is one of the watchtowers they used.
Yes, because of the opening on the roof.
Okay.
So one of the slave masters used to stand there with a gun to ensure that nobody climbs on the wall and it disappears through the opening on the roof. Okay. And in case if one wasn't trying to do that, he was severely punished because he was either shot dead on the spot, and if he was not, then that person was stabbed on the stomach with a dagger in the presence of other people.
To scare them.
Yes, to scare others. And if he was not done the two things, then his hands were chained and he was whipped in the presence of other people. There are a few pieces of chains here which were left behind, attached on the wall.
Okay.
And it is believed by the local community living in the village that this is the original chain, not a replacement. There is one here. It is estimated to be over 400 years old.
This chain
broke, yes, into pieces because of the edge, but it could tie the hands of the slaves. There was not only this one, there was another one here, but this one is gone due to edge. So you find somebody's hands were stretched sideways on the wall, each and each side.
This one here.
Yes.
This one and this one.
Yes. There are other metal rings here, but they are gone due to edge. Were touching the wall there as well.
Okay.
To find somebody's hands were stretched like each and each side, and again the person used to receive whips from the back. Yes.
So that's how they used to tie the slaves.
Yes.
Using those chains on the wall.
And in case if a person who was whipping the slave became tired, he used to sit down here on this rock when I was putting the torch on, so that he could rest a bit and gain energy. Once he gained energy, he repeated the whipping. He could repeat the whipping several times that way, so that his intention was to ensure that the slave being whipped in the presence of other people dies instantly. Yes. And afterwards, were being led out through the tunnel to the beach. And by the way, you find Zanzibar was just a market, and therefore people afterwards destined to other parts of the world. And 80% of the slaves from East Africa here afterwards were being shipped on to Arabian countries, Yemen, Muscat, Oman, Iraq, or elsewhere in Arabia. But as well, you find India received a fraction. As well, South America received a fraction. But South America, India received very small quantities of slaves from East Africa because those two places are very far from East Africa.
Okay.
But a lot of them went to Arabian countries.
Most of them. Yes, so first of all, they were transported to Zanzibar.
Yes,
from Zanzibar to Arabia, Persia.
Yes, under the pass of the world.
Okay.
Yes.
So it is this place that is believed that these people were being whipped.
Yes.
To death.
To death.
Or if you happened to climb on the wall through that place to escape through the roof, the opening of the roof, you were to be shot dead.
Yes, you have to be shot dead or stabbed on the stomach.
Or stabbed on the stomach.
Yes, it happened in that way. It was very brutal. And by the way, it's not only the strong men that were targeted as slaves. No, even children were collected.
Even children were collected?
Yes. Anybody who reached the age of puberty, let's say 13 years and above, they had no exemption from being kidnapped as a slave. And those people were exempted were those very aged people. People who had reached, let's say, 70 years and above. Yes.
Those are the people who are being exempted.
Yes.
But as long as you were at the age of maturity,
yes,
you were to
had no exemption. Yes.
So it was tough.
It was tough.
And the age of this cave, approximately how many years?
Millions of years.
Millions of years.
Yes, millions of years, because natural. Millions and millions of years ago.
Oh.
Yes.
Now, do you normally get visitors from overseas, even within Africa, to come and see this place?
Yes, a lot of them. Like, for instance, now international tourists in Shimoni normally target to go and watch dolphins. They have gone for that search now. In the afternoon, they will come back this side so that they can be taken back to Diani hotels. But before they are taken to Diani hotels, they normally visit the cave. So we normally visited here by international tourists.
International tourists.
Also, the local tourists visit the cave, especially the school groups, especially when the schools are closed down. You might find a lot of people coming down here to learn about geographical part of the cave, learn about historical part of the cave. So it is historic, it is also geographical.
Okay.
Yes.
This cave is under which management? Is it under
the community?
Oh, it is under the community
of the people of Shimoni. This is the property of the National Museums of Kenya.
Okay,
yes,
exactly.
100%. But the National Museums of Kenya has given the community living in Shimoni village to benefit out of it. So there is a setup of committee members. And that committee members is always dissolved after every 2 years, and another one is being elected by the community themselves.
Another one is being
so that
formed.
they can see on how the distribution of the money collected goes on. For example, find this money collected here goes on education, because part of it goes on paying salaries to teachers who have not been employed with the government, PTA teachers and our schools around
here
as well. Yes, it pays school fees to those kids who are unable to do that. As well, anybody who has got a problem on medication maybe and is not able to do that is being assisted with the money. So it is 100% a community project.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, how much approximately can this cave maybe give the community per month? Maybe a month or annually. Do you have maybe?
It depends. It depends with the inflow of the tourists.
Exactly, because there are sometimes
sometimes tourism is affected with things that are disasters, things that cannot be controlled by a human being.
Exactly, that is very true.
Heavy rainfall.
Heavy rainfalls, exactly.
And other things. Yes. So it depends. But anyway, we can say a month. The community can be assisted. The total amount that can assist the community is over 50 to 80,000 per month. Yes. Yes. So the community receives a lot. Though when such things happen,
exactly,
community always will need more.
They will need more.
Yes, they need more.
They will need more.
Obvious. But yes, even if they find a lot is given to them, but they will require more.
They will require more. That is very true. That is very. For how long have you been here as a tour guide?
With me, they say it's about 7 years now.
7 years now.
Yes, sir. 7 years I've been serving here as a tour guide. Yes.
What are some of the good lessons or bad that you've learned, you as being a tour guide in this place? What are such of things that you've learned? Or maybe uzuri wake na ubaya wake?
Uzuri wake is because of the education that it delivers.
Yes.
Researchers normally visit the cave to do research on birds, on rocks, on history. See, but ubaya wake, you find sometimes this cave becomes smaller and smaller. Why? Because of either siltation or erosion.
Exactly.
Yes. This cave, as I said, it had tunnels towards the beach.
Yes. Where was the tunnel? Exactly.
This side. People are being taken out through, but currently one cannot walk through. It is silted, it's under the end.
Okay.
Yes. Also behind us, this side, towards the mainland now, transporting the torch on, there was that tunnel. It led to the farthest end, 7 kilometers away, underground.
7 kilometers.
Yes. Years back, one could as well walk through to the farthest end. The local people believe that it extended to a certain village called Fikirini. Fikirini is 7 kilometers away from here. And there you find 3 caves called the 3 giant sisters caves. So are interconnected with this one. But afterwards, you find the tunnel came to block safe in between because of erosion.
Exactly.
So it is blocked outside.
Exactly.
That rainwater erodes soil from outside line. The soil eroded is brought down to the floor of the tunnels through the openings on the roof.
Then sails.
Yes, it is safe upwards that way. The land rises up.
The rises up.
Blocking off and exit to the farthest.
So this one was a tunnel going 7 kilometers away.
Yes.
And you are saying that the other end, on the other end, was Let's have a look at it. The other end is a tunnel
which leads
to the beach.
Yes, but it's silted.
It is silted. Okay, so it is through this place that the slaves were being
yes, were
taken through
the way we are walking now. The same way is how these people are being led through. But we are chained. We are not chained today.
We are not chained. In fact, we are not chained. Yes. And again, we've taken something. At least the stomach is a bit full.
And also there is light in the cave.
There's light in the cave. But during those days, there were no lights.
No light.
There were no food. And
this part of the cave we are now visiting, by the way, obviously, I'm sure you are now experiencing that is a bit humid.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, yeah. Because there's no free circulation of air.
There is no, exactly.
Yeah, and it's because there's no opening on the roof.
There is
which can act as a ventilation. So when people are held in this part of the cave, which has got no opening on the roof, obviously these people died because of suffocation. No, are very much congested. Yes, at one time. Therefore, we are not also going to spend a lot of time being here because of lack of.
Exactly.
But there are also bats on the roof of the cave. Don't be scared; they cannot come towards us. They normally stay there.
Yeah, I can see
this type of bats. There's one near us here.
Exactly.
Yes, they stay here during the daytime, like now, because they dislike strong light from the sun.
So they come to hide here.
Yes, when it reaches around 7:30 in the evening, it's when they fly outside.
Exactly.
To the village to go and look for food.
And it is dark totally. It is totally dark. Yes. And you can see, the other hand, there's a...
It is still proceed.
It proceeds.
Mind your head here. It proceed towards the beach.
Oh, this was now the cave.
Yes.
This was now the cave, and this was now the way to the beach.
Yes. See. So it ends here now. No one cannot walk beyond here because in front of us is just now a wall.
Yes.
And the way out was on that side. We are supposing to touch with a torch on now.
Okay.
It's the one that led to the beach.
This was
and
now
by the way, it's not all that far from here to the beach. It's estimated to be around 25 to 30 meters only.
Now from here?
Yes. So the beach is just near. See, this is water.
Yeah, this is
water from the ocean. It flows into the cave and out during the tide.
Okay.
So when it's low tide, you won't find water here. And that was the time when people were being led up through.
Okay. During the low tide?
Yes, when slaves were being led up through. During high tide, this place is flooded with water. Nobody could use the tunnel towards the beach.
Okay. And indeed, this place has no air circulation.
There's no air circulation.
That's why these people struggled. That's why these people struggled, really struggled to actually breathe. This is a very historic place.
It is.
People should visit this place and learn more, actually. Actually, this is a very beautiful place. This is now the cave that you hear, Shimoni Cave. Shimoni Slave Cave.
Shimoni Slave Cave. There's a certain musician called Roger Whittaker. He visited this cave years back in 1982 there. And Roger Whittaker used to compose this country music. He composed one music which is a bit famous, known all over Kenya for those who like country music. And in his song, imagined that the voices of the long gone slaves are calling to him from the walls of the cave as well, crying for help. Yes, that music is known as Shimoni.
Shimoni.
Yes.
I'm going to search for that song and listen to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, when I was doing some small research, I'm told that this place was also used as a place to check the rituals, maybe to perform some rituals and I don't know, such kind of things from some of the elders. Was it true?
It is very true. And that one happened after the trade on slavery. As we have said, during slavery, there was nobody living near the cave. But after trade on slavery is when people came and formed a village around. So these people changed the cave to holy places, yes. Yes.
After the slavery?
Yes. Still up to the time being, the cave is being used as a holy places for prayers sometimes.
Okay.
And they bring animals like goat, sheep, chicken to give out sacrifices
yes, inside this place,
inside the cave. There's a certain place inside the cave which is being specifically used for that.
Okay.
Yes, by the local community. They will take you to that place as well.
Okay, take me to that place. I want my people also to see that place so that they can know exactly where these things happen inside this slave cave.
You know slave trade?
Yes.
became affected by the Imperial British East Africa Company afterwards.
Exactly.
Yes.
They're the people who
Though the intention of the British was not just to help the Africans and go back home. No. Their intention was to come and rule, control, colonize East African countries afterwards. That's why you find they kept on changing their names after time to time. Because the first British people came to the land of East Africa, they called themselves British East Africa Association.
Yes.
Afterwards, it's when it was changed to IBEACO.
IBEACO, Imperial British East African.
Yes. Afterwards, it was changed again to British East Africa Protectorate, which led now to the colonialism. So when they reached IBEACO, is when they stopped the slave trade. And they terrified the Sultan of Zanzibar that he has to close the international market in Zanzibar. And if he does not do that, then the whole Zanzibar island will be bombed off by the British. And therefore, the Sultan of Zanzibar was very much terrified. He signed a treaty to stop, to close the international market.
Okay.
It was closed in 1873.
1873.
Yes, but 1873 is not the end of slavery and slave trade here. No,
exactly.
Only that no slave ships were allowed to ferry slaves from East Africa towards other international destinations. Slave trade went on within East Africa up to 1909 when it came to be stopped.
Okay.
Yes. So when it became to be stopped that way, it's when people moved and stayed near the cave and lived here. Yes. They turned the cave to holy places. Also, they turned the cave to hiding places from hostile tribes. By that time, people here were very much attacked by Gala community, as well as the Maasais from Tanzania. And you know, the local community are not good in fighting. They are not fishing good because of the Indian Ocean.
Exactly. They are not good.
Yes, so they were using the cave as hiding places. This is a holy place now.
This is now the holy place.
Yes.
Let's see. And, I can see some.
Yes. And by the way,
yes,
this one has nothing to do with the modern religions we have.
Yes.
Christianity, Islam, or another religion that came afterwards. This is typically an African traditional religion. Here, they don't believe in one God because it's not Christianity.
Exactly.
Yes, they believe on gods.
They believe on gods.
Each god, yes, has got a specific work to do. And these gods have symbolic colors because one cannot see gods with his eyes. For example, you are seeing their flags down
I
here.
can see the flags, the red, the black, the white. Yes.
Each color symbolizes a different god. Red there symbolizes God that brings peace to the land.
The red.
The red one.
The red one is for the peace.
Yes. Black is God that brings rain where there's drought. While the white one is God that protects people from diseases and accidents. So if there's an eruption of a disease, for example, the time we had the COVID-19.
Exactly.
Yes, these people came down here with a white goat and they killed the goat. They have a very strong belief, even today, that East Africa was not very much affected with that disease. Why? Because people here were protected by that god. Yes. Even Shimoni, there was no even a single case on corona disease. Why? Because
the whole Shimoni village?
Yes, there was nothing of the sort.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
There was no case of a corona disease. Yes. And down there are rose water. All these bottles you are seeing down here had rose water like this ones were left behind. And it produces a bit good smell like perfume. So sometimes they sprinkle it on the ground before they do the prayers.
So when they come here to offer the sacrifice, it is this place that they come. For example, you are saying during the corona period, they came with a white goat.
Yes.
So the white goat was slaughtered here. Yes. So they just come and slaughter it.
Yes.
Here.
It's done here. Yes.
I can see some coins. I can see some coins in this coconut shell. Yes. Yes. What is the meaning of this?
Sometimes as well, they drop coins there, believing that they are going to get blessings from the gods.
Okay.
And in case if that coconut shell is filled up with coins, they don't take money out because that money do not belong to them. Instead, they dig holes on the ground here and they bury the money. So there's a lot of money buried on the ground here, but nobody is allowed to come and dig the money out. Because yes, if somebody digs the money out, obviously gods are going to be annoyed. And therefore, people are going to suffer. There'll be a lot of disasters. These gods will boycott. People are going to fight one another, killing one another because of the fight. There'll be no rain. There'll be a lot of drought. Diseases will be frequently. See, so many. And there's a man who normally leads prayers here. He acts as a prophet as well between the gods and the human beings.
Around the Shimoni village?
Yes, around the Shimoni village.
Mm.
And in case if that man leading the prayers here dies, because a human being can die.
Yeah, exactly. You
due
can
to
die.
age,
Yes.
due to disease or accident,
Or
anything.
accident, yes.
Therefore, somebody else among the believers is being appointed. So it takes over. So because of that, we find it is something that is being inherited from generation to generation. It goes on that way. This one has been used as a whole place this way for over 300 years now.
300 years.
Yes.
And it will still happen.
Yes. And along the coast, by the way, we have this community called the Mijikenda.
Yes.
Mijikenda calls these holy places like this as Kaya. So this is one of the Kayas found along the coast. Yes.
I've had I've had someone called Mzee wa Kaya.
Yes.
So
yes,
this is one of the Kayas.
Yes, this is one of the Kayas.
Mzee wa Kaya.
And this one is called Kaya Mwanangoto. The other Kayas like Kaya Fungo, Kaya Tiwi, Kaya Kinondo, Kaya Bofu. There's also Kaya Bombo. All these are holy places where people can go for prayer. But others are not caves. It can be under the buildings,
yes, exactly.
It can be on the mountains and
not
the thick forest.
Not all Kayas are caves?
Yes.
Okay. But it can happen that one Kaya is under the cave.
Yes.
Like this one here.
Yes. And as well, when this Kaya comes in here, for example, the person who leads the prayers,
yes,
he wears a special gown. That gown has strips, three strips of which bears three colors.
Red, white, and black.
Yes, it happens that way.
So you've said said the red is for the god of peace. Yes. The black is the god of rainfall.
Yes.
And the white is the god of protection.
Yes. Three of them. And by the way,
I've learned a lot.
Biggest god among the three.
Yes.
This biggest god now has a name. It's called Mwanangoto.
Mwanangoto.
Yes. That's why you find this shrine has been given the name Mwanangoto because of the dignity of that biggest god. Don't be scared of this.
I'm not scared.
You're okay. Mwanangoto can be seen sometimes. The biggest god can be seen by human eyes, and he is seen in a face of a very big snake.
That's how sometimes he can.
And sometimes when these people are doing prayers here, when they happen to see that snake coming towards them, they feel very happy because the biggest god is coming towards them to listen their problem.
Okay.
Yes.
So it means.
Yes. And
so the biggest god is here.
Yes. As we speak now, he hears us. He has just hidden on the walls, according to them. Yes. Only that he does not want to be seen to scare people.
Okay.
Yes. But one day, if he feels that he wants to be seen, he can't be seen. It's a harmless snake.
It is harmless.
This is God. This is harmless. That Mwanangoto has never harmed anybody, and he won't harm anybody because he's God.
The Mwanangoto is the biggest god.
Yes,
and that's why we call this Kaya
Mwanangoto.
Mwanangoto. Kaya Mwanangoto.
Because of that name.
How I wish I was one of the elders coming to pray here, so that one day I happen to see Mwanangoto, the biggest god, with my own eyes. So as we leave this place, you said down here there are many coins buried.
Yes, that were buried. Yes, but nobody, as I said, is allowed to do the digging to steal the money.
To steal the money.
Yes,
the money is for the god.
Yes, and in fact, if somebody does that, obviously gods are going to be annoyed. They might follow the person, and it brings a lot of problems to him.
I can see this place is very clean and is like it is swept.
Yes, it is.
Who normally do this?
There are people who have been employed by the community through this project to do that. So they are cleaners. Because since this place is visited by different people, then it had to be kept very tidy. Also, the guides are employed by the community through the project. See, yes. So everything goes on well. Yes.
So those people must come here. They sweep every day.
Yes, every day. That is their work. They've been employed to do that.
Okay, that person wants to visit Shimoni.
Yes.
To come and learn more about this place. How much do you charge for residents and non-residents?
Residents, it is 250 per head.
Residents,
Kenyan shillings.
Exactly.
And non-resident, they pay 500.
500 shillings.
Yes, but also there are these people, the citizens of Kenya.
Exactly.
They're really citizens now. These are not the residents.
Exactly.
Yes, they are staying here with the Kenyan evidence.
Exactly.
The identification card. Yes. So these people pays 150 per head.
150 per head.
But for the school children, they pay 100 bob each.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
When
That
you
is-
pay that
then
money, it
it is-
includes the guiding services already.
It includes
guiding
the services.
services.
Like now you're now taking me through this place.
Yes.
So it is through that place that the tour guide will get something. It is through that
Yes.
contribution, small contribution. But then it is cheap compared to other
Yes,
places.
cheap. Though
And it has
has
a
to
lot
be
to
cheap
learn.
that way because people had to see it.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
We have to encourage
So-
people to see it.
You can see this place. This is now the power line. Huh?
Yes, that
This is now the power line
Yes, from outside.
from outside to the cave to ensure there's enough light inside. Okay.
Yes. And,
This is a beautiful place. What can you tell people, Miss Atman, for them to come maybe, and what can you tell them about this place?
I invite people, I encourage them in fact,
Mm.
to come to Shimoni so that they see how the cave are, how they were formed, as well they can see the bats, those who are interested on bats, those are interested on geographical formations,
Exactly.
the school groups like those stalactites, stalagmites, limestone pillars inside the cave. There are plenty of them. And for those who are interested on history as well, they come and see how people were being tortured in here by the traders
Exactly.
before being shipped away. Yes.
So let them come.
Let them come. Yes.
They will come. Actually, we've communicated. They will come because the kind of history behind this place is really enjoyable. And in fact, this is one of the places that people really need to come and learn. And I also urge people to come.
Yes.
So this is now the tour guide office.
Yes, this is now the office.
Ticketing are done here.
Before people are laid down in the cave. Yes.
So you
These
first
are
of all,
the charges here.
these are now the
Written
charges.
on a board. Are you seeing it?
Yes. So the Slave Caves historical site entry fees per person.
Yes.
Non-resident. In fact, you've just listed all of them.
Everything is there.
So I first of all come to this office. I register, I pay.
Yes.
Then I get a tour guide.
Yes.
So how many tour guides are there in a day? Or it is only you here?
We are three of us. We are 3 tour guides employed, but sometimes due to the influx of tourists, 3 guys are not enough. So we had to acquire others from outside. Yes.
To come.
Though for a short time.
Exactly.
Yes. After things goes on well, it's when they have finished their work. It goes on that way.
It goes on like that way.
Yes.
So after that short period, then you remain 3.
Yes.
That is nice.
But always at 3. Yes.
So guys, I'm happy to visit this place, Shimoni, and I'm with my guy here, the tour guide of the day, who has been taking me through the cave. I actually have enjoyed. I've enjoyed, and I will also come back. You said you're called Atman.
Atman Ngonga.
Atman Ngonga.
Yes.
Is the one of the tour guides at Shimoni Slave Caves. Kindly, when you come here, you will get him.
Yes.
So they will find you here.
Yes.
And you will take them.
Yes.
And you will give
I give them everything they need.
You'll give them the history that
Yeah,
you've
the
just
history
given
that
me.
is yes.
And this is a nice place.
Yes.
Thank you for meeting you and taking me
See
through
you
that.
next time.
I will come back. Guys, thank you, and let's meet in the next video.
Okay.